Cause hello, one second actually. Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house, and I'm here to do your reading today. Off the top of my head, hey Alicia, how you doing? So let's start with Aries. What is Aries doing? Ooh, you got the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely going to be a passionate thing that starts for you. A passion. Who's coming toward you? Two of Cups. You got the Two of Cups coming toward you. So there's going to be somebody you start something with, and it's going to be a very motherfucking soul connected feeling between you two. But there's still this lack of vulnerability, or will be this lack of vulnerability between you and this person, because the outcome is Four of Pentacles. So either you'll have the tendency to hold back, or they will. Could be a water sign, and I also have earth sign as well. So it's like it's going to be, what else is Aries? I feel like you're holding back too. It's like you're going to want this new beginning with this person, or a new start, whatever this is. And you two are soulmates is what it's telling me. Two of Cups is my soulmate card, especially when it pops up in my head. So you two are soulmates, and I do see you two possibly connecting in August, but it's like the lack of vulnerability will be a issue. Thanks, Jeanette Feliciano, for that, because the Four of Pentacles is my lack of vulnerability card, i.e., for those that don't know what that means, because I have people that ask me the meanings of things I say. It's like there's not enough opening up, whether you're afraid to be vulnerable or they are. All right? And that's going to be an issue. But there is genuine love there. It's a soulmate type energy. All right? What about Taurus? What are you doing, Taurus? What is Taurus doing in love? Some of you are just like really focused on being single in August, or you have this very single type energy. You're very focused on being single. Also, so you being very focused on your finances, business things, career, money prospect, so on and so forth. What about love? What are they doing in love? I don't really see you putting yourself out there in love, Taurus. You may think that you are, or some of you already know that you're not doing that, but it's like, I don't see you putting yourself out there much. Who's coming towards you? Could be a water sign. So you do have love coming in, but I'm seeing you be unable to completely open up to this lover, or this person that's going to have emotion for you. And they tend to, so I see you two possibly trying to avoid one another, but you're all about your career and finances. What do you want me to do? You want me to go out there and find a love for you, Taurus? Write down notes on how they acted, if they bought the dinner or not, or they didn't purchase anything, and just, come back to you and let you know how the date went, tell you if they were a gentleman, or tell you if they were not a gentleman, or a nice lady or not. I mean, come on, you got to get out there and do it. You got to get out. Some of you need to get yourself out there. If you're dealing with a connection right now, it's like you're trying to be single from this connection, all right? That's what I'm getting. You got to get the fuck out there. What do we do? You want me to speak up for you too? I feel like a lot of you are, it's kind of, that's what I get. You're self-sabotaging. There's somebody coming in for you, but I asked what you were doing. I got the Nine of Pentacles. That's not a good love card. That's a card if I want to be single, or at least I'm going to act like I want to be single, all right? And I'm going to focus on my money, my career. That's what I keep getting. I can't go on the dates for you, Taurus. The person coming towards you could be a water sign. Is there any other sign? Could be a Leo. I got the Strength card as well. But they have a tendency to hold back too. They're going to have a tendency to hold back as well. That's what I keep picking up on. What is the outcome? This could be a relationship. Ten of Pentacles. This could be a relationship. What is the issue? Somebody's just too dead on their ass. I just get that I don't know. Who gives a shit, right? All right, Gemini. What is Gemini doing? The Queen of Swords. How appropriate, right? The Queen of Swords. It's like, Gemini, you're trying to cut free anything that's not serving you, any person that's not serving you. And you also are going to be coming off very detached and or cold to individuals you may be dealing with in August. There's a King of Wands here. I got a King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. You also could be dealing with a fellow air sign as well. So this person is going to be wanting to pursue you. What other actions are they doing? Yeah, they're going to want to be wanting to connect with you. And they're going to be wanting to connect with you. Like I keep getting this. This is repetitive for all the signs. Even in my head, it's becoming off repetitive for a lot of the signs. Like love here, but somebody's not able to be decisive. Give me a card for how that could go for Gemini and that person, please, on the outcome. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody still, there's a relationship that's going to be possible. Look at this. It keeps repeating in my head and in the cards. The outcome's a Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So it's like either you will be indecisive about a commitment with this person, or they'll be indecisive about a commitment with you. So somebody will have a decision whether to be stay single, be single, or stick with this. I'm gonna put it that way. All right. Cancer, you have new love coming in with a water sign. I see you falling in love or being in love in August. Or there's something new coming in. It could be new love. It could be past love as well. Who you're dealing with is, this person kind of right now. So be careful who you develop feelings for, or be careful who you love. I hate to say it like that. You should never, because the person you're dealing with, they're the independent type. They're going to be the type that likes to be alone. Or they're going to be acting like they don't want nothing to do with you in August. So if there's somebody that you have a connection with, or somebody you develop a connection for, just be aware that they may act very uninvolved or detached, somewhat single acting, or at least acts like they don't want nothing to do with you. All right? It could be an earth sign as well. It could be any sign. I just say signs for the sake of the video. What is the outcome? I get a lot of, I don't get much really, and the communication between you two is very on and off, or not at all in August, all right? What is the outcome? Somebody may have more than one potential in partners. Somebody's juggling. I get that things could turn out good if somebody would drop their many options, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, Cancer. Somebody has to drop something to be with you, or vice versa. You'd have to drop a lot of things to be with this person, so it could go either way. That's the way it comes through. That's the way it comes through. All right. What about Leo? Ooh, Leo, you're the King of Wands. You pulling your own card. So there's somebody going to be very passionate about. Also ask what else you're doing, the Two of Cups. So there's going to be some type of soulmate connection here for you. I don't like who's coming towards you, though. Seven of Swords. So I can put this many ways. Although you'll be on their mind, they're going to be avoiding you mostly, because I got the Six of Cups and Seven of Swords for the person you're dealing with. So it's like, while you'll be on their mind, they'll feel a connection with you. I see them avoiding you, and there could be some sneakiness involved with this person, or they're just like, there's too much going on. So be careful who you try to pursue, or be careful who you try to connect with, because the person is coming off very avoidant. And while you being on their mind, you're not a big priority for them, because the Seven of Swords is not a good card coming toward you, and the Six of Cups. So it's like you'll be on their mind. They also could be thinking about somebody from their past, or dealing with a past connection as well. If it's not that, it's just saying that basically you'll be on their mind. But it's like they'll more so avoid you, or acting avoidant, I guess you could say. I don't see you being with this person. I asked what the outcome, at least in August. I don't see the outcome as a Nine of Pentacles. I don't see you being with this person at all. I actually see you remaining you need to focus on your money as well, your business, your project, whatever it is. Focus on that in August. I don't see you being with this person, at least for August. Nine of Pentacles is not my commitment card. Give me a card for the outcome for Leo, please. Oh, rising star, all right. Please rise your ass up out of here. These readings are always the same. Nothing is ever positive. Well, if you want a positive ass reading, all right, you should know that I don't focus on positivity, rising star. Like I said, I want you either rise to the occasion or rise your ass up out this chat room. What about that? I'm not here to call your feelings. The fuck I look like, all right? Virgo, what is Virgo doing? Ooh, wee. I see you being very emotionally balanced. A lot of you had a lot of difficulties in love, but you're going to overcome those things by becoming more balanced as far as your emotions is concerned. Who's coming toward? Yeah, indecisive. So if you're dealing with anybody in August, Virgo, it's like you're going to be the more balanced one, because the person you're dealing with is at a point of indecision about you, whether they should stick around or stick with you, or should they keep it moving. But no matter what decisions this person makes, I still see you being okay with everything around you. You're going to be very balanced emotionally. All right, is what it's telling me. That's what I'm getting. That's what I get. What's the outcome for? Let's see. What's the outcome for these two? Yeah, I see indecision with whoever you're dealing with. I don't know if they're trying to ignore you or they're at a point where like, okay, I don't know if I should deal with Virgo or keep it moving. That's the way it comes up as. All right, that's the way it comes up as. What is the outcome? You will have new love come in, but I'm also seeing there's a potential for you to reconnect with this person, but indecision would be an issue, is what it keeps coming up as. Indecision. Indecision. I do see new love coming in though for you. What's Virgo's outcome? Yeah, I still see you being disappointed about a past connection. Five of Cups came out. I'm trying to take more time with the signs. I don't want to have to rush it. That's why you see me saying more things this time around. And I even see a new love that comes in. It's going to be indecisive as well. You'll be indecisive about them. So it could be go either way. I see indecision fucking this situation up between you and whoever you're thinking about or whoever you deal with in August. It could be a fire sign as well. I got the Two of Wands. What about Libra? What is Libra doing? And you're being, look, so if there's a situation you're dealing with, I see most of you being in this single mode. See, it's repeating the same storylines. No wonder idiot, Miss Rising Star or Mr. Right, whoever the hell is with, saying it's repetitive. It is repetitive because I keep getting similar cards. You're going to be in very single mode, and if you're dealing with somebody, you're going to be acting single from this person. So whether you're with them or you're single, actually, in single mode. Being a businesswoman, businessman, or somebody who's in career mode, business mode, who's coming towards you. They're going to be very communicative with you. There's somebody coming forward to communicate with you, or you're going to be communicating a lot with this person. Could be an earth or fire sign as well. Somebody's coming in to communicate with you. Could be distance between you two, whether physical and or emotional distance. I see a relationship coming up for y'all, whether new or old. I do see y'all, some of you being committed by the end of 2019, or there's going to be progression or your love life being at a higher level, basically. All right. Not much for Virgo. I just spent all that time on Virgo. Will y'all stop bitching in my comments? All right. Please stop bitching at me. Don't bitch at me. I'm not the one to bitch to. Instead of bitching at me in the comments, why don't you bitch at me in person, all right? And I'll show you a bitch. I'll put the itch in bitch in person if you try to fuck with me in person, just saying. Stop with that online keyboard thugging and just tell it like it is in person. When you see me out and about, pop that shit then, all right? Let's see. I come off as a crazy person online, I know. Let's see, Libra. Yeah, I get that some of you would be committed by the end of 2019, or there's commitment coming up for you, whether you believe it or not, all right? Yeah, I just don't get, honestly, I get that some of you are going to be in big single mode, whether it's like you're single mode, either acting single or just being single, being independent is what it's, self-love, basically, Libra is what it's popping up as. But I see a relationship on the horizon for you. You have the best outcome out of all the signs. All right. What about Scorpio? What's Scorpio doing? I see some of you traveling in August or doing short or long distance travels. Travels will be on your mind, or there's gonna be some type of travels for some of you. There may be a long distance thing. There's a lot of distance between you and the individual. I got a Chariot card for you. That's why I'm saying that. Who are you dealing with? It could be a fire sign. I got the King of Wands. So this person will have passion for you, but there's some type of distance between you two. I don't know if it's physical or emotional distance. I don't see you two ending up together, though. I see you two severing ties or going separate ways. I got the Three of Swords. Now, there's going to be two reasons why this doesn't work out, Scorpio, the way it comes through, and I'm just going to just tell you. Either you're not being too vulnerable enough, or they're not being vulnerable enough, or there could be a love triangle involved. I got the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles as the outcome. So it could be a misconnection or something that goes sour because somebody's not opening up. That could be one reason. Now, for some of you, it's along the lines of because some other people are involved, whether it's on your behalf or theirs. All right? I'm just saying. That's the way it comes. Really, I didn't get any more information than that. Okay. Is there anything new? I don't get anything great and new just yet. Give it more time. But I get that this connection won't last because I feel like either you're not being vulnerable, they're not being vulnerable. And for some of you, it involves 3 people. So I got 2 different outcomes for you. All right, let's do Sagittarius. Here's my scribble pad, as you can see. So what is Sagittarius doing? Ooh, you're gonna be getting a lot of attention from a lot of people. You're gonna be getting a lot of attention from a lot of people. So if you're single, I see a lot of options coming your way. If you're single, I see a lot of options coming your way. Like new shit on the horizon for y'all. New. If I were you and you're dealing with something from the past that ain't working, I would focus on new entirely. I really would. Because the gateway to your best love life is to focus on new things. The residual old connections that are stagnant or stalemated, or at a stalemate, let those go, because you got a businesswoman, businessman coming into your life that's gonna rock your world. Person's very career focused, or got a career man, career woman, or businesswoman, businessman. Like they're not broke. All right? They're not broke. They'll be pretty much very detached at first, but I see them eventually opening up. The past I don't see the past connections working out if that's what you're focused on. At least what's coming up from me. All right. Outcome. I also see some of you improving in your finances as well. But I see relationships coming up for you, but it's somebody totally new. You may not even met the person yet. You may not even met the person yet. I don't get anything residual or past would work out. That's what I get in my head. So I could be totally wrong. Let me know. All right, here we go. Let's do Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? 4 of Pentacles. So I do see you kind of holding back from anything. I just kind of see you really taking a step back from love, or just kind of holding back. Holding back. Thanks for the 10, Wanda Vega. Appreciate that. Who are you dealing with? There's going to be somebody that wants to communicate truthfully with you, but you've went into you've kind of like held yourself back from this person, but they're going to be wanting to communicate with you, this air sign, this earth sign, all right? If you start something with this person again, it would end fast, absolutely. So there may be a chance for you two to just like speak truthfully to one another, or get some type of unfinished business to settle some unfinished business, or for you two to just like clear things up. But once you two clear it up, it wouldn't be something that would withstand the test of time. That's the way it comes through it. I gotta tell you how I'm seeing it, or how I'm feeling it, basically. So yes, there may be a potential for you two to clear things up, settle some scores, whatever the case may be, and you two would cooperate with one another, be conversative potential there, but it's not gonna last. All right? Not gonna last. But I see in 2020 your love life would improve drastically. Relationships in 2020. Somebody was with a fire sign, water sign too. All right. What about Aquarius? What is Aquarius doing? Detaching. King of Swords. Who you being detached toward? You got a connection coming in, but you got to be open to the occasion. What do you want them to do? Read your mind, Aquarius? You want them to know how you feel? But I mean, come on, you're being detached. Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups coming toward you. Air sign, water sign, very connected. There's somebody that wants to connect with you. They feel very connected to you. And this could lead to a relationship, but it's going to require you to really pull your head out of your water-bearing ass, all right? It's like you're being, I don't know if this is somebody new or old, but it's going to require you to open your emotions or act emotionally there. So if you got to fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it then. Stick around for the collective. I'm going to do a collective read as well. Water sign, air sign. I get that it could go well, but you got to open up to it, or somebody's got to open up. I don't know if it's you or them. All right, Pisces, what are you doing? Woo, a lot of communication coming in. Also see a relationship on the horizon for you with a fire sign. Could be a water sign as well. There's going to be a lot of communication between you and this person. There could be an engagement or your love life taken off with an individual. I get free will. This is a free will thing here. This is a free will thing. It could go either way. I see some of you possibly staying or being with this person and somebody missing the connection due to them not getting the opportunity while it's right in front of their face. So it could go either way. That's the way it comes up as. Okay, that's what I get. Some signs are like a lot of information, some of them are not. I can't help that, y'all. That's what you want me to do, pull information out of my ass? Believe me, you want me to pull something out of my ass. That's disgusting, for one. And two, I just don't make up shit. I just tell you exactly how I get it. And if it's a lot of information, I'll tell you. If it's not, I can't make shit up. Collective, what can everybody expect in love in August? Two of Cups. I think this is somebody you've already been connected with. Collective is picking up on somebody you connected with in July or who's on your mind in July. It's a soulmate energy you were dealing with. And this could have been residual or carrying on from previous months, and now it's carrying over into August as well. What is this person doing? Let's see, they have a tendency to have a wandering eye, or they just tend to focus in every other direction and except for you. It's like this person has an opportunity out of this world with you, and you have so much love to offer. Could be an earth sign, fire sign, or somebody with fire and earth, or they have it somewhere in their chart. But it's like they look in other directions, or they feel like they need to play the field and see what else is out there, and then feeling like you're always going to be waiting for them or on hold for them, which is not fair to you. Could be a career man, career woman, businesswoman, businessman, who's somebody who's business focused, money focused. I do see you two possibly being in a relationship with one another, especially if this connection's been going on for a while. Last 2 months, some of you the last month, or if it's been carrying. This is a connection that was carrying on from previous months. But for you to pin this person down, you may need to just put it out on the line. You may need to tell the person, look, you're going to have to stop this or I'm done. Some of you have already told this person, some of you haven't hinted, or some of you haven't told them at all. You may need to lay it down on the line. Because I think there's a person that feels like you're always going to be on the back burner while they play the field. They're going to feel like they're always going to be there because they want me. That's not fair to you. That's the way it comes up as. It's a very strict storyline. You two possibly would end up in a relationship, but you're going to have to put your foot down. Don't be a doormat, collective. All right? Okay, so with that being said, y'all have a good one. And I'll talk to you later. I think this reading was fucked up. I kind of felt scattered in this, so I may have been off on a lot of signs. But if you got something out of it, then great. If not, I apologize. Maybe next time it'll be better. All right? Bye, y'all.